So it seems to be that we are getting a lot of leaks, we're getting a lot of information for FC26, and I kind of just wanted to go over because in my mind with the power curve hopefully dropping down, and I kind of assume that as ratings going down a considerable amount, maybe not everybody's going down to like Mbappe is going to be like an 81, but if you are trying to slow that power curve down and not have 3 Salahs that are 91 in November, then really it's either one or two ways. You either lower the ratings down because you want the same amount of promos, so instead of then giving a Salah Total Rush 90, Inform 90 and a Player of the Month 90, you could then go Salah as say an 84, you could give him an 85, an 86 and an 87, or even double 86s with a different playstyle plus, and it's not as bad. You can then slowly integrate it back up. Or then the other way is not having as many promos, which I don't see them not doing. Like they are at a point now where when we had FIFA 12, FIFA 13, you were happy with the teams. They carried on. The whole point was trying to get a Messi or Ronaldo. There was always millions of coins that was very difficult to get. Eventually they added informs, they added man of the matches, and it snowballed into a promo every month, a promo every 2 weeks, to a promo almost every 3 days. So it is now at a point where I'm thinking they need to slow the power curve down by lowering the ratings really. And that doesn't look like it's going to happen. The first thing that I wanted to say, just in general, we are meant to be getting a 99 Ronaldinho SBC or objective. So if you're looking for coins, check in the description for El Dorado. Depending on the coin amount that you're looking for, the delivery time is displayed on the website, and you'll see lots of different trusted sellers with reviews on specifics and also the ability to be able to pick who you want. It will also show how much they have in stock, and obviously you can see that they are verified members. There is 100% refund ability and also 24/7 support if you need any questions with your coin needs. Also, if you head over to Trustpilot as well, you can see over 30,000 upvotes for them. You can see how reliable they are. Obviously great feedback across the entire board with El Dorado. So when on checkout, make sure you are using the code JT11 for 5% off your order every time. Discount code JT11. Now let's get back to the video. Why? Like, I mean, I am all for it. I love Ronaldinho, but why give out such a big SBC for his 97 to literally then in a week or two bring out a 99 as an SBC? In packs would be fine, but I don't get that. That's something I really just am scratching my head. Normally they're pretty good with SBCs and actual cards that come up to upgrade them. This one I feel like they've got totally wrong. It should have been the 99 only as an SBC and given us like a 90 R9 for Evos or something like that. Now we are apparently getting icon swaps in FC26 as well. I'm always a big fan of this. It was a video personally that always did quite well. Just in general, building the teams. I really like having a mix amount of squads. Like I like to make a La Liga squad, a Serie A squad, which is already going to be fantastic for the gauntlet, but I felt like the last time they had icon swaps, it was almost you have to play with 3 Italians or 3 championship players. Bring back the full 11, make it online, make it icon swaps. So that's always going to be interesting to see, to say the least. Now when we look at it, we are looking at an upgrade for Salah going to 91. Don't get me wrong, in terms of the rating, this is absolutely fantastic for just in general of him, but I really thought there would be either lowered or at least the same. Like maybe Salah should go up, but with the new rating system, he stays at 89 so that they can progress him. But we think that Salah, if he has an impeccable season, in form, player of the month, special cards, he's only got 8 ratings again for the rest of the year. And I know they do make it difficult for them players to get anything. But even then we look at the kind of big upgrades. Mbappe 91, Salah 91, Rodri, Putellas, Bonmati. And then I'm assuming Bellingham is going to be a 90. I don't know whether he's done enough for 91, but that rating will be kind of one or the other. Hansen 90, Rafinha 90, Pedri 90 and Haaland 90. That just seems to be more people being in that 90 bracket. I don't understand where this rating has kind of gone for. Yamal's going to be 89 in this year. Don't get me wrong. Again, should be way above the rest of them. Like, he has had a phenomenal season, a phenomenal just come up to this league. He has been impeccable and is going to be the rising star 100% of the way. But why are we going up so high? This is the problem with it, because Yamal is more than likely going to feature in a lot of cards he's just going to have that same problem. I don't know where this power curve change is going to truly happen. We then have a few more. We have the Liverpool, Salah 91, VVD 90, Wirtz as an 89 as well as Alisson, Konate as an 86, Gravenberch as an 85, that's fine. We have got Messi and Ronaldo both now dropping massively. Whether this is to give them cards, but an 85 CR7, it's fair enough to be honest, and Messi dropping down 4 to 86. They were bound to get to this point. It's going to be difficult to see, and more than likely, if they don't continue on their kind of path of obviously the MLS and Saudi, we could see them drop even more next year as well. But Evolutions has kind of given ourselves that little bracket where we don't have to hope for a promo card for them, an inform. We could just take this version of them and just Evo them. So we are in a pretty good scenario anyway. We have Dembele as an 89 striker, pretty standard across the board. Isak as an 88 as well, whether that's going to be for Newcastle or Liverpool, we will wait and see. Arsenal we've got coming in as an 88 Saka, as well as Gabriel. Saliba being 87. Interesting. 87 Rice, Odegaard, and Gyökeres as an 86 as well. Big cards coming in. Now, it is going to be interesting to say the least. Vinny has been downgraded to an 89. Again, questions to be had. I've not really followed his season in terms of stats, but it's going to be an interesting one. Bellingham is 90, Courtois 89, Trent 86, Valverde 88, Militao Rudiger 84, 86 as well. Very nice to see the Real Madrid boys. PSG, which was a big one. We've got Kvaratskhelia as an 86. Again, I think it's pretty fair. Maybe he could have gone 87, but again, depends on the ratings. We've got Hakimi as an 88 jump up. That's massive. Vitinha 88, I could see. Donnarumma 88, Marquinhos 87, and Neves as an 85. Obviously, Donnarumma, I don't think his move is fully confirmed, but if he is going to Man City, then obviously that'll be for Man City. At the minute, we've got Bruno 87, Mbeumo as an 84, and Cunha as an 83. I think it's pretty fair, to be honest. Bruno managing to hold up his high rating, even though it was a drastic season. I don't know if anybody's finished in 15th and still has an 87 rated in their team. We have the FC Barcelona girls and boys, in fact. Mateus Bonmati, obviously, Yamal, Pedro, Rafinha. We have Leon, is it Mappy Leon as an 89. Lewandowski still rocking as that 88, which is nice. And then Patry going to an 88 as well. Kevin De Bruyne being an 87 for Napoli. I think that's going to be... Some of these cards you can already see being an absolute king of Evo when we actually get there. It is being said that these are 100% correct. Again, we got to take them with a pinch of salt. Anybody can say they're correct. They could change. But by the looks of it, they're probably not going to be, because obviously you're probably getting this information from either leaks in the company or data mining throughout. So it more than likely is going to be a big one there. We then also have more for the Barças. So we have Pedri, Yamal, Lewandowski, Koundé as an 87. Huge upgrade for him. Ter Stegen 87, De Jong, Olmo 85, Szczesny 85, Gavi, Ferran Torres, Baude, Arejo 83, and then kind of Rashford being an 80. That's a low rate. I mean, I'm not all about it, to be honest. I don't think he's necessarily gone crazy. And then we have Musiala and Elise as an 88 and an 86. Now, obviously, keep up to date with Foot Leaks. It's Foot latest info is his @ on X. So there should be more and more as we come out. It's always going to be an interesting one to see these ratings. I just thought, when we heard Power Curve to be slowed down, I assumed that it was going to be more based around the ratings, so that they do them in batches. So instead of having 90s in November that you're playing with, it starts as like an 86, an 87 maybe you get here and there. Because even with the Playstyle Pluses, you throw the evolutions, you've got to slow that curve massively, meaning you're probably not doing every single one, you get bored of them. So then you're having to really lower the upgrade. So it could be that maybe we see a lot less of the big players in the big promos, the non-performance, and it kind of keeps them for the performance base. It's one of them that as much as they say the power curve's going, I like what they're changing with the gameplay. It seems to be like it's going to be a big thing for us, but the ratings just kind of seem they're very much the same. We've got more 90s now, I think, than we did last year, and most definitely some players that could have been maybe dropped down and you wouldn't have batted an eyelid. Like, for instance, Rafinha. If he dropped in at an 89, I don't think anybody would have been like, oh, okay, should have been a 90. You could have probably gave him an 89 or even an 88, and it's a big enough upgrade to say, fair enough. Same with the Pedri. I don't think you need all of these at 90. I think even Mbappe, if you get a gold Mbappe at the start of the game, that is one striker locked up until at least team of the season. Now, obviously, he's going to come in expensive, and you could say that about all the icons, but that's where then the progression really doesn't matter for Mbappe, because you are completely done. That striker is taking up every single spot going. You make him in an 86 and make him good, but not end game from the start. And you could then maybe change him a little bit later on down the line and not necessarily have the 86 that really kills it for everybody. But I'm always interested to know everybody else's opinion. Did you prefer this? Are you liking these ratings so far? Or do you feel like they should be lowered down so we get the same amount of promos, which we are guaranteed to get anyway? They're not going to change that. And then we kind of go up with the ratings a little bit slower. Leave it down below though. Make sure you like and subscribe on this, and hopefully we get some more news very soon. Peace.